Cinderella, the graphic novel by Beth Brackett. Cast of characters:
The evil stepsisters, the evil stepmother,
the father, the prince,
the fairy godmother, Cinderella.
Once upon a time, a heart was broken.
Be good, my darling. Take care of your father and yourself. I love you. Oh, Mother!
Ella tried to keep her mother's wishes, but couldn't stop feeling sad. Every day she went to her mother's grave and wept. Winter came, and the snow spread a white sheet over the grave, but Ella's sadness continued. By early spring, Ella's father had found another wife. The woman had 2 daughters. They were beautiful, but they had vile hearts. "You ladies will share a room with my daughter. She'll help you feel at home here. Isn't that right, Ella?"
Yes, Father.
The 2 stepsisters soon made Ella's life miserable.
Oh, this dress is beautiful. You don't mind if I have it, do you? Of course she doesn't. She won't need any of these nice clothes anymore.
From morning until night, Ella obeyed her stepsisters.
You missed a spot. When you're finished, clean out the hearth. You wouldn't want to sleep in cinders. You're so filthy. I'm going to call you Cinderella. Ha! That's a good name for that disgusting girl.
One day, "I'm going to the city. What should I bring home for you, daughters?"
Dresses, as many as you can fit into your carriage. Jewels, as many as you can fit into your pockets.
"And you, Cinderella, what will you have?"
Father, bring me the first twig that knocks against your hat on your way home.
Several miserable days later. "Jewels and gowns for my 2 newest daughters, and a hazel twig for my dear Cinderella."
Thank you, Father. A twig? What a foolish girl. Whatever will she do with such a gift?
Cinderella planted the twig on her mother's grave. She cried so much that her tears fell on the twig and watered it. Soon, the twig became a handsome tree, budding with leaves and home to many kind birds. Still, it could not cure Cinderella's sadness. Then one day, a messenger arrived at the house.
"Hear ye, hear ye! The king has issued a proclamation. A ball in his son's honor will take place in 3 days. Every young woman is invited, and the prince will choose a bride."
Oh, my. Did you hear that, girls? You better find something to wear. I will wear my red velvet dress with French lace trimming. And I will wear my gold-flowered cloak and my diamond necklace. The messenger said that every young woman is invited. May I go, stepmother? Covered in dust and dirt? The prince would be ashamed to see you. Please, I promise I'll work twice as hard until the day of the ball. Okay, I have a deal for you. Do you see this dish of seeds? If you can pick all of them out of the ashes, you can come to the ball with us. But that's impossible. Then I'm afraid you're not going anywhere.
Cinderella rushed outside.
Tame pigeons, turtle doves, All you birds beneath the sky, come and help me. The birds! They're picking the seeds out of the ashes.
Moments later.
Look, stepmother, I have done what you asked. Now may I go to the ball?
But Cinderella, you still have nothing to wear. The prince would only laugh at you.
Please, stepmother, I'll do anything.
No, and that is the end of it.
At last, the day of the ball arrived.
Goodbye, Cinderella. If you get bored, I have plenty of laundry in my room.
Me too. Ha ha ha.
Oh, Mother, I wish I could go to the ball. I wish I could go.
But you can, my dear.
Who are you?
I am your godmother.
But where did you come from?
There's no time to explain. You wish to go to the ball, don't you?
Yes.
Then I will help you. First, run into the garden and find me a pumpkin.
A short time later.
Will this do?
We shall see.
Oh, my! It's wonderful.
Yes, but there's still a few things missing. And a couple of these little creatures will be very useful for you.
Hello, miss.
What's wrong, Cinderella? Aren't you happy?
Oh, yes, godmother. But must I wear these dirty old rags?
I think I can fix that.
Oh, thank you. I've never worn something so beautiful.
Here's one final gift, a pair of glass slippers made just for you.
They fit perfectly, godmother. How can I ever repay you?
Return home before midnight, my dear. If you do not, the carriage will be a pumpkin, the horses will be mice, and you, Cinderella, will be wearing your rags.
I promise, godmother.
Soon, Cinderella arrived at the king's castle. Good luck, madam. And entered the ballroom.
Oh, my.
What a beautiful princess.
Who is she?
Father, where does that princess come from?
I don't recognize her. It has been a long time since I've seen such a beautiful princess.
Yes, she would make a lovely wife for our son.
Welcome, madam. A pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine.
Would you do me the honor of joining me for a dance?
I would love to, Your Highness.
Cinderella and the prince danced for hours.
What a lovely princess. If you were more like her, you might get the prince's attention.
They danced so long, in fact, that Cinderella forgot what her godmother had said. Suddenly...
Oh, no! I lost track of time! I have to go!
But why?
Cinderella didn't answer him, and by the time he got out of the castle, Cinderella was gone. But she had left something behind. Later that evening...
Cinderella, we're home.
Was the ball amazing?
Oh, yes. The most beautiful princess was there. And she had the loveliest gown. The prince couldn't keep his eyes off her.
Really?
He was so sad when she left. The rest of the night he stared at the slipper she had worn.
What was her name?
No one knows.
But the prince promised a reward to anyone who could find her.
A few days later.
Hear ye, hear ye! To find his mysterious maiden, the prince will try her slipper on every woman in the kingdom. If the slipper fits a maiden, he will marry her.
Ooh!
Soon, the prince brought the slipper to Cinderella's house.
Do any maidens live here?
Just my 2 daughters, your highness. But one of them is surely your mystery princess. Oh, my feet must be swollen from dancing so much, your highness.
Perhaps your sister should try on the slipper.
My heels are blistered from dancing so much as well.
Are there no more young ladies here?
No.
What about her?
Our kitchen servant, Cinderella. You wouldn't want to be in the same room as her, your highness. She's filthy.
I want everyone in the kingdom to try on the slipper. Cinderella may try it on, too. It fits.
It fits?
It is you. Now I must ask your name before I lose you again.
My name is Ella.
I'm so happy that I found you again, Ella.
I am too.
A short time later, on Ella's wedding day.
Maybe we shouldn't go to the wedding. We weren't invited after all.
Foolish girls. If you're nice to Ella, perhaps she will invite us to live in the palace. That's a wonderful idea.
But the doves from Ella's hazel tree were waiting.
Oh, look! What pretty birds! Uh-oh.
Thus, for their wickedness, the sisters were punished.
Run, girls!
But Ella and the prince lived happily ever after.